Hey everyone, welcome to your channel Floral Gardening. Today we are talking about some amazing varieties of light pink roses around the world, so without wasting any more time, let's start the video. Rose Old Blush, also known as Parsons Pink China, Old Blush China, is a China rose and has been cultivated for over 1,000 years. It is generally accepted as the first East Asian rose cultivar to reach Europe. Old Blush has light silvery pink semi-double flowers of medium size that darken as they age. They bloom in 5 and have a light to strong tea fragrance, a cup to flat bloom form, and an average diameter of 7 cm or 2.8 inches. The red buds appear in clusters almost continuously throughout the year, and can develop small and red rose hips. The shrub has an arching form, few prickles and mid-green leaves that have a crimson color when young. It grows 100 to 150 centimeters tall and about 90 to 120 centimeters wide. It tolerates half shade and poor soils. The cultivar can be trained as a small climber, reaching up to 2.5 meters height, which has larger flowers. So now let's start our another beautiful rose Moonstone. This is a hybrid tea rose which plant grows up to 4 to 6 feet. This plant was bred in United States by Tom Carrot in 1998. The dark green foliage of this rose acts like a frame and enhances the superb, sweetly flowers. The flowers have high scented blooms with approx 40 petals and mild spice tea fragrance. This exhibition level rose flowers are ivory white with agune delicate pink edging. Flowers bloom in flushes throughout the season. You can add in your garden. Now we are going to discuss about another beautiful rose whose name is Blush Damask. It belongs to old garden rose damask family. Blush Damask features large petaled, very fragrant, double flowers with light pink blush and deep pink center. It is a beautiful shrub with overhanging stems and it flowers abundantly in June-July. The flowers are renowned for their fine fragrance, and are commercially harvested for rose oil used in perfumery and to make rose water and rose concrete. The flower petals are also edible. They may be used to flavor food, as a garnish, as just in herbal tea, and preserved in sugar as gulkand. Next move on to beautiful rose, falling in love. This lovely rose is warm pink with a creamy shirley and comes with a fruity fragrance. It makes a good cut flower. This lovely flower was bred by Tom Carrot. This new variety of hybrid tea rose is suitable for garden decoration, and this plant has medium growth, with thorns, bushy, upright. It has large, semi-glossy, dark green foliage. This plant grows up to a height of 4 feet 1 inch to 4 feet 7 inches. So friends, let's move to our lovely rose whose name is Princess de Monaco. Hybrid tea rose Princess de Monaco has cream blooms with pink edging. Named after the incredibly beautiful Grace Kelly, this flower has light fragrance. Princess de Monaco has a good repeat blooming habit and has good resistance against black spot. They are single-stemmed and ideal as cut flowers for a vase. As a shrub rose it will grow to about 3 feet, and the climber will reach 6 feet or more. The leaves are a dark glossy green and it is very hardy. This will give you the best blooms. The deadheading will encourage more and more blooms. Next comes the Tickled Pink Floribunda rose. It was bred by Gareth Fryer. Rose Tickled Pink is a lovely variety of Floribunda rose with large clusters which will reach a height of 1 meter and a spread of 0.6 meters after 5 to 10 years. Tickled Pink is an excellent Floribunda. Its plants are hardy and very disease resistant. Foliage is dark green and glossy with a supreme resistance to disease. It is an extremely free flowering variety which is easy to grow. Now let's start about Floribunda Pink Summer Snow. It is also known as Ahalya in India. The pink summer snow rose plant is a low-growing upright shrub with small variegated or dark green leaves that produce pink flowers in the summer season. Snow rose is native to Japan where it was commonly used as a bonsai plant. This subtropical plant species is trainable as a bonsai if you are able to give it the maintenance required, as it is susceptible to complications due to stress. The plant can also be grown indoors as a standard houseplant. Pink Summer Snow was developed by Kasturirangan. Its flowers bloom in cluster, and its branches are very thin and almost frondless. You can add this variety in your garden. Now comes the April in Paris. April in Paris is an upright, deciduous shrub with thorny stems bearing pinnate leaves divided into glossy, dark green leaflets and grows from late spring into autumn. They are large, strongly fragrant, double pale pink flowers with darker pink petal margins. The blooms are very large, light pink in color with some white stripes. Bred by Dr. Keith Zeri 2008 is April in Paris. Now, next we have Move-To, which is another beautiful rose. It is a grandiflora rose which was bred by Warren Millington. It has mild fragrance and an average diameter of 4 inches. It has medium to large double 17 to 25 petals, borne mostly solitary, cupped bloom form. It is prolific and it continuously blooms throughout the season. This plant has height up to 4 feet. It is almost thornless with medium green foliage. Next comes the Queen Elizabeth rose, which is a pink grandiflora rose, bred by Walter Lammerts. The rose variety is very popular worldwide and has won numerous awards, including World's Favorite Rose. This beautiful rose will grow up to 6 feet and maybe even up to 10 feet, and because its width can reach about 3 feet, or much more, it needs plenty of space. It has a mild to moderate fragrance and the butterflies love it. Its lovely blooms are up to 4 inches across, making it quite spectacular. So guys, let's start about another lovely pink rose whose name is Simplicity Pink. This is a great hedge rose that flowers freely through all the warmer months. It bears abundant clear pink flowers that are lightly fragranced. It was bred by William Warriner. Its flowers have 14 to 20 petals with an average diameter 3.5 inches. It has long pointed buds and will tolerate full sunlight. Its stems are nearly thornless and have almost light green leaves. It is a good disease resistance rose plant. Now we are going to discuss about another beautiful rose which is known as Eden. Rose Eden is a light pink and white climbing rose which was bred by Louise Meilland. Eden rose shows full-formed blooms against dark green glossy foliage which has attracted gardeners worldwide. It has high disease resistance, the flower size is around 4 to 5 inches, and it has slight fragrance. Next comes the Happy Retirement Rose, which is a deciduous, upright, floribunda type rose with glossy, green leaves. It has pink, double blooms that repeat throughout the summer. Rosen also welcomes spring with lush, green leaves, shoots, and buds. In summer, the pink-white roses emerge in a beautiful display and invite butterflies, birds, and bees to the garden with their delicate fragrance. David Austin Rose is the Queen of Sweden. It's a charming rose with pretty blooms that open as a soft glowing apricot pink turning to pure soft pink. It has attractive cup-shaped flowers with prolific blooming and classic myrrh fragrance that makes it a very pleasing rose. British rosarian David Austin has bred these exceptional varieties to combine the flower forms and fragrances of old roses with the repeat blooming trait of modern strains. These glowing pink blooms are medium size, yet contain about 140 petals. This is an excellent rose for beds and borders, or for fresh flower arrangements in the home. These blooms last for several days in water. Pink Promise is a graceful bloomer with long stems for cutting, creates a stunning spectacle in the garden. Its beauty is enhanced by the contrast of its large full pink blooms set against lush deep green foliage which also has good disease resistance. The Pink Promise hybrid tea rose requires 6+ hours of daily sunlight, which makes it a perfect fit for our garden.